So the civilian government is out. The Taliban is installing its government. The West, led by the United States, has left Afghans in a lurch. And the global community is in a state of shock. They have been taken aback by the speed of the Taliban's takeover. But the fall of Kabul does not come as a surprise. For almost a month now, a team from WION has been in Afghanistan, documenting every major development. They have witnessed how the Taliban has moved swiftly in recent weeks. Today, our team was in Kabul. Our correspondent in Afghanistan, Mallick, went around the city. He captured how the Taliban is already controlling the streets of Kabul. Here is Mallick describing his first day in Kabul after the Taliban's takeover.
Day one under the Taliban rule. How is Kabul reacting? We decided to take a drive around the city. Let's have a look.
We left from our hotel and found the streets deserted. Shops were closed. Roads were empty. The Taliban took control of Kabul less than 24 hours back. But their presence can be felt at every major crossing and checkpoint.
Life has not yet returned to normalcy. There is fear on the roads that is being clearly witnessed with these closed shops, as my camera person can show you as well. Majority markets in the city currently stand closed. This is a military vehicle. This used to be under the control of the Afghan military. Now it bears a white flag, driven by one of the Taliban leaders.
We spotted traffic only when we reached the airport. Already, there are hundreds and thousands of desperate Afghans trying to board a flight out of the country. They have been unable to leave. But that hasn't stopped more people from making their way to the airport.
All roads leading are clogged and there is intense traffic. We're seeing that the Taliban are now out on the roads. They are controlling the affairs of the city practically. People are flocking in at the airport in a bid to secure themselves, in a bid to leave the country. But the Kabul airport currently stands closed for about 2 days at least. We're only seeing military aircrafts flying away from the airport of Kabul, the Hamid Karzai International Airport. We've heard reports of firing as well. In fact, even now, intermittently, I can hear gunshots from or near the airport. Not sure if you can hear that in the mic, but I can hear that very clearly.
Our next stop was the Afghan presidential palace. It used to be heavily fortified and guarded by the members of the Afghan forces. But now they have been replaced by the Taliban, who guard the entry points with guns in their hands.
The way that you see behind me is of the Afghan presidential palace. This is now being guarded by the Afghan Taliban. All around this once high-profile vicinity, this houses the Afghan presidential palace, the Sapedar Palace, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the Ministry of Defense as well. To the right, to the left, wherever you see are the Taliban who are stationed, who have taken their positions, and they now control the ins and outs of what was once the most powerful and influential office in Afghanistan.
Your name and where are you from?
My name is Abdul Karim Kohistani, and I'm from Kapisa.
Right. Mr. Kohistani, you speak good English.
Thank you.
Where have you studied from and how did you learn this?
I studied Kabul University Law and Political Science Faculty.
Right. And when was this?
2013.
2013. And since when did you join the Mujahideen movement?
During my studying.
During your...
Yeah.
And why did you?
I was here.
No. What was the motive? I mean, driving factor behind joining?
Because of jihad. We are doing jihad.
Right.
Yeah, and we need Sharia.
You need
to implement Sharia in Afghanistan.
Right. How long have you guys been here, and how long do you intend to be here?
Almost 2 days, and inshallah we will be here for a long time.
For a long time.
For permanent.
The fall of Kabul was swift. The Taliban will now install its government. It's already in control of the streets. Many Afghans are trying to come to grip with the Taliban's takeover. Their future looks increasingly uncertain. Anas Mallick in Kabul, Afghanistan for WION World is One.
WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.